Hello, and so we're here, part 5 of this journey to abundance video series. Yes, in this video, we're gonna speak about the importance of bridging ancestral wisdom and putting into action in these modern times. Yes, and I'll be giving you a sweet exploration to put into practice as well on how you can start using this power of these ancestral wisdoms and ways of living so that you can be supported in activating and embracing more abundance in your life just through coming in attunement with these forces and ancestral wisdoms. Yes, and so ancestral wisdoms for these modern times. Why is it so important? Yes, it's so important because we are part of nature. We are not separate from the universe. We are not separate from nature. We are not separate from this general higher intelligence that is weaving everything in life. Yes, and so we are part. It's important that we remember that we are part of this evolution that is happening in our humanity at this moment, that we are not separate from this general communal prayer that Spirit is brewing in our planet at this moment. Yes, that we are one part, one color of the rainbow that is being reignited in our humanity at this time. And so trying to create abundance for ourselves in a way that it's only addressing me and my life right now. Yes, as you learn and see in many manifestation courses of things, and it's like, what do I want? What do I want? And envisioning that, yes, is great, but it is not complete. Yes, because it's just addressing the humanness. A lot of the times it's just addressing the things that I want in my mind, but that are still tied to that human-made paradigm that bigger is better and more and more and more and more. Yes, this general culture of over consumerism that we have been living in for generations. Yes, in these modern times, right? And that's where the value has been placed in many most societies, right? Is in the more we have, the more valued we are. And so it's important that we are creating and opening to being the full expression of abundance that we are, but from a paradigm that is in connection with nature, in connection with the forces of the universe. So also we are not creating from a place of pushing, but that we are creating in togetherness with the forces of nature, with the forces of the universe, with our own cycles. Because in the same way that nature has cycles, yes, the same way it has seasons, the same happens for us. And I've said it before, I focus a lot of my teachings in women's wisdom, yes, because that's what Spirit's put me in the earth to do. And so as women, we are mirrors of Pachamama, yes, and we carry cycles in our bodies that are a mirror of the seasons that Pachamama carries. So it is very, very important that we remember that we remember a lot of the time the cycles of our moon cycles, our periods, right? We grow up not knowing any of the medicine that is, right? We grow up being completely disconnected, a lot of the times ashamed even of this time of bleeding when we're young, right? And then we grow up in our lives, in our work lives, in our mother lives, living in a way when we have our periods, we have to keep pushing at the same and performing in life at the same level and capacity, right? That we do in any other time of our cycle. And then we wonder why we're so depleted, right? We are moving. It's like expecting nature to be in full bloom and spring for the whole year round, right? The plants couldn't do that. There's no plant that's going to be able to uphold this vibration of flowering and fruiting for the whole way round of the year, the 365 days of the year. And so as women, we have been doing this. We have been told that this is what we have to do. And we have been pushing year after year, year after year, year after year to keep this full fruit state, this constant, like flourishing. We have to keep giving, and more, right? And through school, through then our lives, until we, like through our work life, mother life, all of the above. And so this is a big key component of why we are so depleted. We have lost that connection to our own medicine, the medicine of our cycles, and how it is that we should flow through life in connection to that. When is our time to bloom? When is our time to see our fruits, birth our fruits into the world? When is our time to shed what's not serving? When is our time to just take time to nourish, to be in that space of nothingness where the magic is brewing and where spirit can start to bring in the new magic that it's to be birthed in the next cycle? Yes, all of this deliciousness that it is to be a woman in the world, and that we grow up not knowing, yes, are really important. And then also coming back to this magic of moving in togetherness, in support, yes, being supported by the cycles of our grandmother, of Grandmother Moon. Grandmother Moon is here like any loving grandmother. She's here also to support our evolution. So we also need to remember how to move again with that support of this pulsing of life, or of expansion and contraction, yes, that creates this pulsation of magic in our life without depletion. Yes, that it's just bursting and blooming and birthing things from that place of overflow and natural flourishing, and then coming back into this time of reconnection, yes, inner growth, where our roots can go deeper and then come back into this deeper bloom, or next layer of natural evolution, natural embodiment, natural expansion or birth of inspiration. Yes, and so we need to remember how to move with the moon, and remembering what is it that we are meant to be doing in each season. How do we come back to moving in with the wisdom of our grandmother? Yes, how can we embrace one again and be carried by this pulse of evolution that the wisdom of our grandmother is trying to help us and support us through, rather than us having to push, do, and make everything happen by ourselves. We are not alone here. We have so much support. We have so much wisdom. We have so much medicine within us that is here to support us. We just need to remember how to use all of these resources that are here to bring us back into this place of overflow, of support, of natural flowering, natural natural birthing and bringing into life. Yes, and then taking the time to celebrate, to enjoy, to rejoice, to receive, and then, give some more when that pulse of life comes. Our life is meant to be this beautiful yin and yang of giving and receiving, and then, giving, birthing, creating, and then celebrating, rejoicing, nurturing, and then again another wave comes. Yes, so we're this beautiful birthing again that is mirrored in nature. Yes, there's two more expansive seasons of spring and summer, and then we go into the celebration, nourishment seasons of autumn and winter, and then we have the life force to move into the next cycle. And so the importance of dancing with these tides in our body. Yeah, we spoke about reclaiming our freedom in the last video in part 4. And so this just deepens even further into what it is to be in that freedom of flowing with everything that is here for us, so that we can come back to that place of moving with the river of life, with the support of all these ancestral medicines that we carry, and with the support of the universe in this effortless evolution, because we are in attunement with our life force and everything that is here for us. Yes. And sisters, so my biggest invitation is that you may feel that calling to join me for this Activate Your Abundance course that I'm brewing. It's a course that I am starting in the new moon eclipse. Yes, coming in from the beginning, tying you right back into this wisdom of the moon cycle, this ancestral map that women and men, yes, but medicine men and women have used in our planet for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and for a very good reason. Yes, because this is here to guide our evolution. And also, as I mentioned before, this is a sweet course that will take us through a whole moon cycle. Yes, so that you get this full medicine of what it is to move through life in this way. Yes, with sisters, in a way that is full of joy, that is full of beauty, little micro action, lots of celebrations. Yes, every day you get a micro action that you can act on, because again, life in nature is like that. It's lots of little unfoldings. Yes, and so you will see how through following that moon cycle, receiving these little seeds every day of activation, of inspiration, of recalibration, bringing you back to this ancestral way. Yes, how your life will reorganize. Yes, how the depletion will start fading away, and this new level of energy, of inspiration and flow will be deeply grounded in yourself. Yes, reminding you of your medicine in this beautiful program, which I will invite you to go and check out. Yes, enrollments have just opened, so I will invite you to go and check out. But we also have 2 master classes. So one we have at the beginning of the course on the new moon eclipse of the 30th of April. And there we will talk about energy, the energy of abundance, in a much more deeper way. We will talk about key elements. You will also learn how to create your altar for the prayer that we're opening collectively, and the prayer that we will be working in connection with the eclipse and the new moon, to support you through that moon cycle. Yes, and then the second masterclass at the end of the course is a masterclass that will take us into that feminine wisdom of our moon cycles. Yes, how to attune to that energy, how to remember the teachings of each one of the seasons. And whether you're bleeding or you stop bleeding already, this is wisdom that we as women need to carry, not only for ourselves and to put it into practice and to allow ourselves to be nurtured through our cycles, but also to share it with the future generations. We need to restore the health of women, and what is more healthy than the life-giving blood that sheds from our body every month. Yes, so much juiciness, so many ancestral teachings in this, so much sweetness and celebration. Yes, so much fun to be had. Yes, we believe in our lineage, yes, from the Andes of Peru, that we sisters, we women came into this world to be the flowers of the planet. Yes, we are the flowers, we are the beauty, we are the ones that bring the nectar of life into the world, that we're here to be that expression of joy. So my invitation to all of you is to join me on this 33-day program. We cover the 28 days of the cycle of the moon and then a little bit more on each side with the master classes. Yes, but just to return, to start bringing you into your bloom, to start to remind you, yes, of your magic as that beautiful flower, that beautiful nectar holder, yes, of joy and vibrancy that you came here to be. So if you feel the calling, please go check the invitation. This is the only time that I'm gonna be running this course live, as in we will move together through the whole program. So we will have our 2 master classes live online, but you know, together they'll get to be there in with you, getting to know you, answer your questions and all of these. We will have a community group, which is a WhatsApp group where we interact in, you know, every day. It's just, you know, it's very, very beautiful. It'll also be a smaller group so that we can really enjoy this weaving, this flowing, this sharing. And so, yes, after that, it will be a course that will be offered online, but as a recording. So if you want to get in on this opportunity to move through this beautiful journey together, go click on the link, read the information, and enroll in advance, because enrollments will close when we reach our capacity. Yes, I love you so much. I can't wait to share this amazing program with you. Thank you so much for coming on this journey to abundance with me. I hope that you found it inspiring and that you continue to put into practice that little nuggets of inspiration and magic that have been planted. I love you so very much, and it is my deepest prayer that you continue to open into deeper and deeper abundance in every day, in every breath. Urpijay, Sonkoyay, have a magical rest of your day. Mwah!